What is
What
what has Coach got you working on today?
Okay, Coach has us doing pool, but pool for bikini means pretty much no arms and it's just back. So that's what we're doing today. But I'm really excited because the Panada equipment here is so insane for back equipment. So we might switch things up a little bit because we have like a little bit more to work with. But yeah.
How many sets does Coach usually have you doing, as well as like exercises?
Great question. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically like 6 or 7 if you count pull-ups. So doing like 6 or 7 workouts. Yeah, 7 would be including pull-ups, but I skip those sometimes. Don't tell her. Okay. Let me have foam roll. Wait, is that foam roll?
How important is stretching for you? You know, a lot of people don't do it.
I really like it. I feel like foam rolling, I always have to start. I feel like I get super tight where my lats insert to my actual joint of my shoulder. So before back day, and probably shoulders usually as well, I actually foam roll my lats. A little painful. If you have not done that, you should probably try. It's insane. But I feel like I foam roll usually on my pull days, just pretty much my traps, my lats, my back, and then my warm-ups are more dynamic. It's not anything like too serious. Most of my warm-ups will be like during my working sets. But I feel like foam rolling just helps me to really like loosen up my joints because I feel like my shoulders get super locked out just from the heavy upper body training. I like these because they have carbs in it. So there's 20 grams of carbs in these little RTDs. So I feel like I'm getting a little bit of an inter-workout too. I really like it. Oh, it's 10 grams of carbs. I lied. But I don't know. I really like it. It has glycerol and sodium and everything. So we have been pretty deep in the off season. I don't know if y'all remember last time I was on this YouTube channel. I was a little lean, a little shredded because I was like 6 weeks out, I don't know. So now we're pretty deep in the off season. We haven't yet decided the next competition season, but it has been really fun to just not really have a trajectory of an end and just focus on right now just putting on muscle and tissue. I've done 3 seasons in total, and this past season I feel like was the first year that I came in truly conditioned. This is the first time in an off season that I've given my full trust into a coach and just letting her kind of decide my timeline, and it's honestly been really exciting. I feel like I'm just able to focus on just like lifting heavy, being on track with my food, fueling my body. It's been fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a good off season. Just rolling up, warming up.
Usually don't see that until like a middle of a workout. Is it due to...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, well, with the big bodybuilder guys.
Yeah.
Because they start off with
so
the
true.
heavy.
This is literally just warming up my joints. I feel like over time, you kind of figure out where you're tight and where your body tends to lack. And my first like working movement, this isn't a working movement. My first working movement, I do lat pull downs, and one shoulder joint always gets way tighter and almost pinches when I'm doing lat pull downs. So usually if I warm up with pullovers, it's really just getting that stretch and warming up the joints and just getting a little bit of better mind muscle connection and pump to my lats before I do actual working movement. We'll still warm up with our lat pull downs and our like heavy working movements, but I feel like people are not being like, oh, my joints are hurting or this is hurting. Like, how can I warm up myself to be able to handle the load of the movement. I'm just gonna do like 2 warm-up sets, and then I personally will do kind of a feeder set, which is just one set that I'm doing like 3 to 5 reps that are like 70-80% of my working weight. This is usually my first workout, is the only one that I'll do kind of these many warm-ups and this much feeder sets, just because I'm kind of getting my body going for the rest of the workout. The rest of them I don't do as many warm-ups unless I feel like I need it. But I feel like the first movement, my body really kind of needs to work up to that like heavy load. And the lat pull downs usually is like the heaviest movement. Yeah. So, juicy grape, I'm actually really excited. It literally delivered to my house the day before I got here, and I wasn't lifting yesterday, and I was like, okay, can we please do like a little taste test? But I use the Evogen. I preach this pretty much to my clients as well. Doing an essential amino acid, so huge for just muscle recovery. I also just feel like I get a better pump when I'm taking this during my workout, which, I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of like hydration volume for like this coconut water, a lot of other things. It's awesome. But yeah, I take an amino chem pretty much every single workout. I'm excited to do a little taste test though today. My go-to has been the sour candy one recently, so we're gonna see if this is gonna be a new favorite. Okay. Okay, we'll do a little taste test. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that is really good. It tastes of more authentic kind of like grapey flavor. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's not super strong, which I really like. It tastes more like a juice. I mainly use this because it's an EAA, but it also has sodium and some other things in there that I feel like just makes my pump even better during my workout. So I'm gonna sip on this while we lift today. So right now, when I am trying to figure out, number one, should I be pushing more weight or should I be pushing more reps? My coach assigns a rep scheme where it's like a range. So for my working sets, I'm aiming for 6 to 8 reps. What I'll try to do is I'll pick a heavy weight where I can do all 3 sets for 8. So right now, that's about 121 pounds. However, that last set, usually it's like we're just barely getting that 8 rep, and the 8 rep is pretty hard, like you could see. Once I can hit all of my working sets for the top set of that range, how I'll progress is the next week, I'll up weight, but aim to get all the reps at that 6, so at the bottom set of the range. Then the following week, so I keep progressing, I am trying to aim to hold that higher weight, but aim for 8 reps for all the sets. So that's usually how I'm progressing. I'm either aiming for 2 more reps, or I'm aiming for more weight on that set. So every single week, I have an intentional, okay, how am I making this workout, this set better? Feeling heavy after that flight today. So right now, for my physique, we're really trying to bring up our back. So my back there is a little long, but I feel like people underestimate for bikini in the sense of bodybuilding about how much upper body and back that we really need, because it's really about proportions and balance from upper to lower. So if we have the glute tissue that we need in bikini, we really do need quite a large back and upper taper. So definitely very helpful to have back tissue. It also makes it so we're able to kind of get that like upper hourglass that we have, you know, the glutes at the bottom. So emphasizes glute delt, really gets that good taper, makes our waist look smaller. So yeah, work on back. Okay. My last working set, we're gonna do a little bit of back off. So when I say back off, we're upping the rep range. So we're looking for 12 to 15, still for the same intensity. So a lot of the times we're gonna have to drop the weight a little bit. So we'll drop, at least for me today, it'll be to 100 pounds and we're aiming for like 12 to 15 reps. Okay. Oh my God. I'm sweating. Okay, my next workout, we're doing a face pull. At the moment, I do them seated on an incline bench just to have a little bit more kind of control, keeping my back pretty straight and just being able to like really focus just on my rear delt. So yeah, on this day, we're just doing it on a bench, on an incline. We're doing single arm lat pull downs. Sometimes I do machine, sometimes I do cable. Really, a lot of the times though, I'm just trying to sit more into that lat and really get a good stretch and also squeeze at the bottom. Making sure I'm not using just only bicep or trap. I'm dragging kind of with that lat. These normally are higher volume. Each side I'm gonna do like 10 to 15. The weights are a little odd because I never do plate loaded. So we're just playing around a little bit with it, but normally I'll do one side and then the other. So I'll do single arm. That's probably a little light for the next. Okay. What are those called? Terrace pull downs? Something like that. They're like half pull downs. They're just like the top part of the motion. So I usually do that as my last back little movement. I always feel like my back gets super pumped, but I do 3 sets and it's just basically till failure. And we're gonna finish off with some rear delts, because that is the most important part basically on back day for bikini, I feel like. Normally I'll do it on like a reverse fly on the pec deck. Sometimes I'll just do like a seated reverse fly or seated rear delt fly. Oh. 99%. Okay guys, great workout. I honestly got such a good pump coming straight from the airport, literally here, like my suitcase is in the freaking corner, but it's okay. Great pump, amazing equipment. I feel like everything was just so smooth, and yeah, I feel like this is the best gym. Anytime I get to come down here, it's such a treat. So yeah, thank y'all for watching, and see y'all next time.